When I walked into that auction, everybody froze. They thought they were about to watch the side chick and the wife go at it. But nobody knew I'd been reborn. In my past life, I died because my wife drained the entire blood bank for her side piece. I bled out on the operating table. This time around, I'm not letting anyone strip me of my dignity as the Shen family heir. At the auction, Bo Shuan stared for a good while before she even recognized me. I was rocking a sharp suit, and every move I made pulled the whole room's attention. Cameras were going crazy. I felt like a celebrity walking the red carpet. I always dressed plain before, so she'd never seen me like this. How is he this good-looking today? Su Mu Yuan didn't look too pleased, first time seeing me in person. Compared to how sharp I looked, he seemed way too green, like some kid who hadn't grown up yet. There was jealousy in his voice he couldn't quite hide. Bro Shen looks amazing. By then, I'd already spotted Bo Shuan and Su Mu Yuan and walked straight toward them. Bo Shuan figured seeing them hand in hand would leave me awkward and blindsided, but I was completely unbothered. Some media nearby were whispering, "Is that Mr. Bo? Who's that guy with Mrs. Bo?" Yeah, that's weird. I walked up, put my arm around Bo Shuan, then reached out to Su Mu Yuan with a smile. "You must be Su Mu Yuan," the student Shuan mentioned. "Hey, I'm Shen Yanxi." "Mr. Bo works." Su Mu Yuan awkwardly pulled his hand away from Bo Shuan's and gave me a limp handshake. "Nice to meet you, Mr. Bo." Those 3 words stuck in his throat like a thorn. I kept going. "Shuan told me you're a student she sponsors. Planning to study abroad soon?" Su Mu Yuan glanced over at Bo Shuan. She said, "Xiaomu's sharp, heading overseas this year, just a little timid. Brought him today to see the world." Truth is, Bo Shuan hadn't really fallen for Su Mu Yuan yet. It wasn't until he came back from abroad that she truly caught feelings. Even so, she already brought him everywhere. All of Haicheng knew she had a thing for some college guy, but none of that mattered to me anymore. I wasn't here to fight over Bo Shuan. I had something way more important to handle. She hadn't expected me to say that. By the time she snapped out of it, I was already inside. She frowned, thinking, when did he become so chill about everything? I grabbed a low-key corner seat. The room was packed with Haicheng's biggest players. I remembered that this auction had one rundown lot nobody wanted, bought by some small-time businessman. Later, the land value shot through the roof because of luxury developments nearby, and that small-timer turned into a business mogul overnight. Since I was planning to leave Bo Shuan anyway, I needed to set myself up first. Once Bo Shuan sat down, she kept scanning the room for me. Su Mu Yuan leaned in. "Mrs. Bo, are you really letting me bid?" She snapped back. I trust your eye." Su Mu Yuan's face lit up. He'd been studying finance for exactly this moment. From the second floor, I watched Bo Shuan and Su Mu Yuan laughing it up, then quietly slipped away. Honestly, Su Mu Yuan was sharp. That's a big part of why Bo Shuan ended up falling for him. In my past life, Su Mu Yuan spotted a prime lot for her, and that's what made Bo Shuan take notice of him. But the land was already solid on its own. With Bo's properties nearby, Su Mu Yuan basically used their name to drive up the surrounding value too. Either way, Bo Shuan couldn't lose. She would have grabbed that land with or without him. The second the auction kicked off, Su Mu Yuan was already raising his paddle, snagged the first 3 prime lots back to back. Bo Shuan sat right beside him like a guardian. Opening bid, 1B, 2B. When it hit this lot, I spoke up for the first time. The whole room gasped. Bo Shuan frowned. "What is this guy doing?" Su Mu Yuan muttered, "That lot's worthless. He's about to flush 2 buy down the drain." Bo Shuan pulled out her phone and texted me, "What are you doing?" I glanced at it, ignored it, flipped the phone face down. 2B darn, first call. 2 beaters, second call. Oh my god, this dude is insane! 2.1B for that piece of junk? Fu Chenyu on the second floor nearly dropped his jaw. 3.1B, Xiaoling slowly called it out. Fu Chenyu almost flipped the table. "Xiaoling, you losing it too?" I squinted, trying to figure out who the hell was bidding against me on a trash lot. I looked up. Xiaoling. I vaguely remembered he was into shady industries. Didn't expect him to be going into real estate. 4B, I said flatly. Bo Shuan's frown got even deeper downstairs. I switched my phone off. 5B. Xiaoling was messing with me. I was grinding my back molars. I just blurted it out. 10B. Bro, this man is absolutely done. Fu Chenyu lost it. Bo Shuan stood up downstairs. Even she couldn't follow what I was doing. In her mind, that lot wasn't worth even 1B, and here I was dropping 10B on it. Xiaoling looked at my unbothered face, smiled, and put his hands up. 10B, first call. 10B, second call. 10B, third call. Sold. The gavel came down and I finally exhaled. Land secured. Just cost me an extra 8 buyers. Thanks for nothing, Xiaoling. I shot him a glare from across the room. Fu Chenyu nudged Xiaoling. Yo, he's mean mugging you. Honestly, if I were him, I'd want to kill you. Xiaoling just raised an eyebrow, not even a little bothered. Su Mu Yuan tugged Bo Shuan's sleeve. "Mrs. Bo, Bro Shen's gonna bleed you dry." She said coldly, "He bid it himself. Nobody's covering his tab." Because of all this, she was too locked in on me to even notice how Su Mu Yuan performed. When the auction wrapped and I was heading out, I ran smack into Bo Shuan and Su Mu Yuan. She didn't hold back. "If you don't know real estate, stay out of it." Su Mu Yuan chimed right in. "Yeah, Bro Shen, you just cost Mrs. Bo 10B. I laughed it off. "Relax, Su. That land was mine to buy. Has nothing to do with Bo Shuan." Su Muyuan blurted out, but 10 billion? 10B? That's barely enough to build a bathroom for us. Even less of a big deal for Mr. Shen, right? I turned, Xiaoling, completely deadpan. 10B? Just messing around. Su Muyuan's face dropped instantly. 10B meant nothing to me or Bo Xuan, but he turned beet red, like a frog stuck at the bottom of a well, totally out of his league. Xiaoling suddenly spoke up. Heard Mrs. Bo got married. Is this Mr. Bo? Su Muyuan's face went red, stumbling over his words. Bo Xuan pulled me to her side. I tried to shake her off, but she held on tight. She'd noticed Xiaoling eyeing me since earlier. A woman's gut told her exactly what was going on. Fu Chenyu slapped his forehead. Wait, so Mr. Shen is the real Mr. Bo? I saw this young guy all buddy-buddy with Mrs. Bo and figured he was Mr. Bo. So this dude must be Mrs. Bo's secretary. No wonder he was holding her paddle the whole time. I nearly lost it laughing. Sure, I was over Su Muyuan and Bo Xuan, but hearing that still hit different. Su Muyuan's face went pale, then flushed. Bo Xuan told Secretary Li to take him home. Fu Chenyu grinned. Well, we won't keep you. I'd see you around. Once he and Xiaoling were gone, I yanked my hand away from Bo Xuan. Done grabbing on yet? She didn't expect me to pull away. The old me would have jumped at any chance to be close to her, like a lost puppy. But tonight, I was a completely different person. She said coldly, "You didn't have to pull that whole stunt just to get my attention." I was speechless, wanted to clap back but didn't even know where to start. Old me? Yeah, I probably would have, but not anymore. I waved her off, irritated. Think whatever you want. Hey, where are you going? What's your deal with Xiaoling? Nothing. I don't even know the guy. She said icily, whatever it is, outside you're Mr. Bo. Act like it. Keep your distance.